Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Now you jump in. Mitch.
I'm your host,
Okay,
Mitch.
perfect.
This is Use Your Manners. Welcome back, party people.
I'm pumped today. I am. It's like one of those days that I just cannot wait to be over. But I'm excited about the reason why it's going to be over. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm drinking my prees. I'm having a bowl this morning. I didn't have any coffee, and this is my first hit of caffeine. So
Love that for you.
I'm one of those. Tell me your highs and lows, Mitch. Let's get into that. I have so many.
Yeah. No, I've got two really good ones this week. Very prepared. I'll start with my low. If I look a little stiff today, it's because I slept funny and hurt my neck. So
Your neck.
my neck is so sore. I also apologize for everyone in the room. I smell like deep heat.
You do.
My neck
My
is
hands smell like deep heat.
my neck's a problem. Hi. It's a good one.
So many.
It's a good, no, not so many, just one.
This one.
We're going to America and we have legitimately,
I know.
our flights are on hold. So after this podcast, I'm actually going to go pay for everything and go book it. So see you later. Deuces.
That's a really good high.
It is the high of my year.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, it's coming on the 15th of December.
Yeah. it's a bit delayed, but that's all right. My high is that today, we've got many highs this week. This has been a great week. The high of today is we have our staff party today, which I'm so pumped about. So we're going to get some food, obviously, at lunchtime. And then after that, we're going to this place called Hijinks in Adelaide. Very fun. It's called Hijinks Hotel. And it's like, if you've ever done an escape room before, the escape rooms I love. But we have literally all of us, like all the stuff, have done so many of them. So we're like, let's just do something a bit different, but same vibe. This hotel thing is like, not that I know 100% what it is, but you get like a key card to like a fake hotel and you walk in and you like scan to get into the room. And then in the room, similar to an escape room, it's like a game. Like one of the games is Scrabble with like big, anyway, I'll film it and we'll see what it looks like. I'm very, very, very excited to go there. And my low is that my low is the same low every single week. The fucking mice.
Oh,
yeah. And that was one the other day, but it was dead. So that was easy. And it sounds morbid, but they're so much better when you can just pick them up and just put them in the bin. You know what I mean? Like that, other than if you're literally chasing it around the house, it's tiring. It's not great. I even took a photo of it and sent it to Mitch the other day. It looked really cute, but it was really sad. It was it was involved with Ricky. So unfortunate. That was my low. But my other high is that we finally booked our semi-honeymoon.
Yes, correct.
I just feel, let's just chat about that. How did this come apart? Why now? Why in freaking early January?
Yeah.
Why did Mitch go rogue?
So it was literally after the podcast last Friday. You were doing something. I can't remember.
Inspired us.
You were doing something. And I was home alone on my computer. And we're doing a bit of planning. Yeah, your hair. We're doing a bit of planning for next year. And I was trying to plan out like all these products that we actually have in sampling and want to be doing and whatever. And I was like, just trying to think like what used to inspire me or us. And like, I was just looking around, like looking at online supermarkets, whatever. And then I was like, I text Leah. It's like, I think we should go to America.
But like, can I just like put it out there? Mitch literally texts me that maybe 3 times a week, like for the like last 6 months. He just always puts it out there. So I'm always sure, like
no,
but it. Let's like whatever.
No, and this is so also
he was being serious.
Yeah, to also say this. This is the first time we're taking a month out of the office. We'll obviously still be working, but we just won't be back at work until like from 15th to 15th. So I was like, we have heaps of time in Jan before we go back to work if we want to go away anywhere. So I was like, how about we just go to America from like early to mid-Jan? And she was like, yep, let's do it. And I was like, oh my God.
I'd really, to be honest, I thought he was joking. But
I thought you were joking. I was like, oh my God, I started looking at flights and then I looked at flights and then we started organising it and before you know it, we're off.
Yeah, we're off. And
in like less than a month.
We're not taking Gigi.
We're correct. I know. It's wild.
It is wild. And I want to cry already, which I won't. But I mean, I already have. But I won't now. But I'm very, 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 very panicky about it. But that's okay. I think it's we didn't get a honeymoon. Like we literally got married. We went to Melbourne a week later and we were literally
less than 24 hours.
Yeah, less than 24 hours. We literally went, had dinner, came back, and I was like running through the door because I didn't want to be away for that long.
Yeah.
So we didn't really get a honeymoon. We were like, no, we'll have it. Like we'll go away and we'll do it, whatever. But I just like it won't happen. It just won't happen this year. Like as in the coming year, it won't.
No.
for how much we want to be doing next year. And I'm like, well, like, you know what? Let's just do it.
Well, we always said for a honeymoon, because we're going to do a quick, we did a quick Melbourne trip, that we would then go on an overseas trip together for about a week or whatever it was at a later date. And we just put that off forever.
Yeah.
And then when I suggested America, you're like, oh my God, yes, like this can be our honeymoon, which would be really, really nice. I want to do blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, yeah.
But I obviously don't want to be away from Gigi for like more than, what was it? Well, is it 8 nights that we're going? Wait, that's already
7
like
nights, it's 8 days.
hectic for me.
8 days.
But I think I'm really, on one hand, I'm so excited about it. But on the second hand, I obviously am like just itching to get back already. But I just, I'm excited but nervous, but excited but nervous, but excited. I ping pong ball from the both.
I think as a parent, you feel both emotions. Like on one side, you're like, I'm so excited to just have some, I was going to say mum and dad time, some us time.
Alone,
because obviously you forget what that's like.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, you obviously feel super guilty, like, oh. Yeah.
I just think.
And then you obviously, like, there's parts of me that's like, let's just take Gigi. But I'm like, no, we need some us time as well. Like that is also important, and she'll be fine. Like,
Well, so we're taking, from the 28th of December, we're going to Gold Coast. So we're going to obviously she's coming with us. It's all New Year. So we're going to Gold Coast, then we get back and then we are home for a couple of days and then we go to America for that 8 days. Then we get back home for a couple of days and then we take Gigi again up to Gold Coast. Yeah. So we're going to Gold Coast again for like, I think from like the Wednesday to the Monday, whatever it is, just like to go up and see Kayla and Jay and then come back. Then we're going to Sydney with so there's like a lot of stuff, a lot of travel with Gigi, and I just thought, like, you know what? She's probably going to be sick of planes and be like, I'm done with this.
And it's so short that I don't think it's worth messing up her body clock.
Yeah, like we can be jet lagged, but then I don't know how I would deal with a toddler being jet lagged or like just tired.
It's too short a trip.
Yeah,
I'd go for like 2-3 weeks if we were going to take her.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway,
but yeah, that's my excitement, but also like,
yeah, I feel that. I feel you.
I feel like I already feel, and it sounds so silly, but I already feel like myself online judgment. Do you know what I mean, for not taking her? Mm-hmm. But any parent I speak to is like, "Fuck yeah." How good? Are you so excited? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I am. But then I'm like, I just feel like there's pressure behind my shoulder.
There's always going to be, it doesn't matter what it is. There's just going to be opposing opinions. And
I don't know.
It is what it is. Who cares?
But
Life goes on.
I'm really excited. Like, I think like Mitch was like, okay, what are your favorite things to do in America? And I was like, okay, well, I want to get on the plane and I want to get snacks and I want to sit there and I want to recline.
Leah was like, food. I was like, food. That you eat food. That's a given. But like, what do you want to actually go and do?
I don't care.
So I think we'll just like, for this trip, because it's really short, we'll just go to the West Coast. So we'll just do California and then we'll plan to go back hopefully for like mid-year around my birthday.
Yeah. That'll be the big, like hopefully the big trip that obviously Gigi will come on and hopefully get some other people to come and just have fun.
On this one, I think we'll just do like, if it was to me, like we'd probably do like California, like around LA and like drive around there, which would be really cool. Mm. But we'll do San Fran for a couple of days, I think, because Leah hasn't actually done Alcatraz. So we want to do that, which would be really cool.
I'm excited.
Go chill out and then we'll drive down to probably like around LA vibe for like 4 or 5 days and then head home.
What is Alcatraz?
It is a prison that's on an island.
That's fucking sick.
Like a kilometre away from the San Francisco Bay, where like I'm pretty sure all like the deadliest convicts in America.
Yeah, and then they're like stories where how like they had the shower water really hot, so if they ever escaped and swam, they would freeze.
So they had their
that's so cool.
Because I've done it before. I can't remember the exact stats, but it's like they used to have their shower temperature so hot that when prisoners would escape and dive into the ocean and swim, they'd actually die of hypothermia because the ocean was so cold compared to the shower temperature.
That is,
but I think there was one prisoner that escaped and like almost made it to the land.
Almost made it. Didn't.
But like there was like the deadliest people there. Like,
I think that's the coolest thing ever.
When you see it, it's pretty hectic.
I love museums. I love history. I love that stuff. I could just be sitting there all day just in silence, just listening to the people talk. You know, those headphones, people that you walk around with. Oh, me, I would sit there all day.
Yeah. And it's like really far from it's a kilometre, I think.
What about, what if it's not real? You know how we say museums aren't real? What if it's just a made up island?
No, I think it's real.
Really cool.
It's pretty real.
I can't wait to see it. I'm very excited. I'm so excited about that. And I'm excited about, I want to go to Catch. I can't wait to go back to Catch. That was so good.
I've already booked that.
That food was so good. So I'm keen to go back there. Mm-hmm. And then
I just want to go to basketball.
Yeah.
The Lakers. Oh.
That was really fun.
I will be there.
Yeah, we'll go to a basketball game. I think that was fun. Last time we went to a baseball. I was about to say dodgeball. Baseball game. And the Dodgers. That's what the thing is. Went to the Dodgers baseball game, and that was like, when I tell you that I was in my element, I was the coolest thing. Every play. I feel like in Australia, like sport's not that like cool, you know?
Oh, it's cool. It's just not to that level.
Not to what they do. Like, every player gets their own song when they're walking out. Like every halftime shows and shit. I was like, that's the coolest thing.
It's very
cool. But everyone gets involved. And like I always talk about the basketball game that we went to. We were like the highest seats you could possibly get. Because I reckon we got them on the day. It was on the day or like when we're walking past. And then T-Pain was there. Like actual T-Pain. And then he just gets on the court and does a halftime show. Like fucking T-Pain. I was like, is this real? Is this everything? Is
on
this
a Tuesday night?
Oh yeah, on a random night. And then we saw Ben Stiller.
That was cool.
Do you remember? That was fucking, and me and Mitch were like, I was literally like, this is like the movies. This is really, everything is real. And then I remember we were walking past, I can't remember, it was like one of the colleges that we just went into and just walked around. UCLA. Yeah. But then we saw these houses with these like the signs on them.
The frat and sorority houses.
Mitch, they're real.
Of course they're real.
That was cool. I just wanted to go in. They'd kick me out straight away. But I just wanted to go in and be like, can I just see things? Can you just tell me everything? What parties are going on?
You can speak Greek to them.
No, I don't know anything like that. I don't know any of that. But I just thought that was so cool. You've been to a frat party, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Was it like lit? Like
it's exactly like the movies. There's red cups everywhere. The quarterback walks in, like the music stops. People turn like, oh my God, that's him. Like it's, yeah. That's exactly what it's like.
I just need to get some serious plastic surgery so I look like I'm 15 years old and then go over there. Yeah. They're in their 20s. All right. Well, okay. Well, I'm not cracking 30 yet, so I may as well just go now and spend.
Could be a mature age student.
Yeah. And all right, let's do it. 7 days. I've got 7 days to get into
what sorority are you going to enter?
I don't know, which one should I go into? Which one should I try?
I forgot what they're called. I know there's a frat called Sigma Ep.
Is that the one we saw?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. That was cool.
Something beta.
Yeah. You know what?
Beta
I'm not.
That's from a movie.
Or Doyle rules. I am not choosy. I'll get into anyone who accepts me. I'll just.
No. You can't do that because there's cool ones and then there's like geeky ones.
What my mind is blown.
Like Sigma Ep is like the cool one for the frats.
And can I?
And they're rivals.
Can I ask you a serious question?
And they actually have like the Greek games. Or like they have.
That is dope.
Like,
can I ask you a question?
Like sports day. Yeah.
Do you have to pay to get in? Like I'm genuinely is there like a tuition? Like is it like
there is no, it's not part of the school. It's like run separately.
So what would be the point in getting in one of them? Like
not everyone's invited to a frat party. It's only the cool people.
That is cool. That is fucking
so it's like so Sigma Ep would only they're meant to be like the best frat.
Okay.
And they would only have parties with like the coolest sorority. Everyone else.
Okay, and then if you're not in a sorority and you rock up to the door, what happens?
You don't get in.
Well, how do they know that you're part of that?
There's like security at the door.
Oh my God.
We only got in because one of my friends was in the frat and he was like, these are my friends from Australia, like they're with me. And then it's like, yeah, that's fine.
That is so cool. Oh my God, I want to be that. So can you explain? So just say like we go to uni here. Mm-hmm. That would be
joke.
I just need to understand it.
Yeah.
So we go to uni and then say like a frat would be what equivalent? Like
there's no
like a home group vibes.
No. No.
Like okay, so like your frat would be the people you maybe like your roommates.
No. They can be because you can stay at the frat. Like, and I think if you're in your first year of like, what's it called? Not onboarding, like fucking, you're pledging. When you pledge, you're a pledge.
Okay. We need to go right back. This has nothing to do with what we're going to talk about today.
Not everyone gets accepted. You have to pledge.
What does pledge mean?
You have to pledge your allegiance and then you get accepted.
Hang on. Go back. Sorry.
Am I American? I think
pledge your allegiance as in like
you have to apply and then you go through like a process and then like
pledging your allegiance means like you're just gonna
you go through
support them.
No. You go through a whole bunch of tasks and it's like literally an application process and it's like one task could be like 100 push-ups. I'm making this up now.
Okay, 100 push-ups like a Scientology vibe.
No. It's like the movie. It's exactly like the movies and then like people will get eliminated over time and then there'll be like 10 people left and they're only taking 5 spots and then it's like the last thing is like you got to eat cat food. If you don't do it, you're not in. Like
what the fuck?
It's a thing.
Okay. Or to get into a party. Is that
no? Or to get into a frat, which is like a brotherhood.
I think
No.
I'm not
it's
laughing because I'm like, I think that's funny. I'm laughing because I'm so jealous.
No, it's not a club, but let's just say let's call it a boys' club.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a bad translation.
Yeah,
But let's just say it's a bit of boys' club. Like there's like if you go to a frat house, like there's photos on the wall of like the president.
Okay, all right. So they're all Scientologists.
The vice president, and then you work your way up the ranks. Boom, boom.
Yeah, boom, boom. That's what it seems like.
And you pay to be there as well, like a month, not a monthly, semester.
I want to know who came up with this because they are the smartest person on this earth.
Master Sig.
Master Sigma. What the fuck? That's unreal.
Yeah.
I still don't quite understand why you would do that, but I get being invited. I mean, I would just do it.
It's what the cool kids do. And then you get certain access to things. And then, in America,
it's just different over there, obviously.
Much like Australia, everything's about connections. And in America, if you're, like, I know my friend that went, he still has friends from that frat that he has now built connections for life for.
Right.
And I mean, like, some of the wealthiest people that you would ever meet.
Right.
Because like in the frat is this person's dad and they own fucking Qantas and it's just,
Didn't hear something crazy that I saw on TikTok? And I don't want to say it in case I'm going to get in trouble. But there was this, you know Paris Hilton, Nikki Hilton, sister. Mm-hmm. Nikki Hilton is married to a Rothschild. Fucking, I want to get it wrong. Hang on.
Rothschild?
Yes. Is that right? Nikki, hang on. I'm going to Google it. Nikki Hilton Hussey. Husband. Rothschild.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't they own everything?
Yeah. There was a big conspiracy about that. And I was like, I don't want to say anything in case they come for me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they own everything.
Yeah. But then, so someone was like, why does no one talk about, there was a TikTok being like Paris Hilton and having her like her little baby, she's got 2 little babies. And they're like, oh, everyone's talking about Paris when they should be talking about Nikki Hilton and being married to the Rothschild or whatever. And then I was like, oh, like I wonder who that person is. Clicked on the comments and then there was just like conspiracy after conspiracy after conspiracy. And I was like, oh my God, I love it. And then they were like, he's the wealthiest family in America. And then someone was like, yeah, he's one of top 10. And they're like, no, he's not even in the top 10. And I was like, well, who's in the top 10 then? And then I went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Wild.
It's interesting.
It is so wild. America is like
fascinating.
It's every part of it is fascinating to me.
I agree with that.
I think that's the coolest.
Very cool.
I think we were actually going to go to LA, then Texas.
Then New York.
And then New York. But then like obviously opposite sides of the bloody country. So then we were like, well, we don't have enough time in the 7 days that we're going. But I really want to go to Texas.
Yeah, we will in May, I think.
Yeah, in the May one we'll go to a bigger one. 100%. That was just really cool.
Yeah, I agree.
I just really want to go back to see everything.
I love it. Anyway, today we need to re-catch up. No, that's not the word.
Went to a frat party.
We need to continue from last week when we were talking about our end of year recap. So obviously that's a big high that we're excited about.
Big high, yeah. That was my high because today is the last day in office, but
yeah, but I think let's go through some like 2024 plans, goals, and then, Bob's your uncle.
And then get going. All right.
What are your goals for, actually, no. Let me rephrase. I have one question for you, and I know it kind of ties into what we did last week. What is your number one takeaway from 2023?
Don't put your don't put, I don't know, your livelihood or life in other people's hands.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Do you want to elaborate or no?
Yeah, like it's just more.
What do you mean by that?
It's more like we do a lot for others, or we like put a lot of trust in people. As soon as we meet them, we're like, yeah, they're great, and then like, slow leaky taps, and then you start realizing things, and you start looking at things, and you're just like, I don't understand that, and then you realize that like, not, this is going to sound really crass, but they got you by the balls, really. And you're like, fuck, now what do I do? So like, I would really like to just put more effort and energy into actually ourselves than others.
It's really funny because mine is very similar. Mine is more not a recap of like what I've learned this year. It's more what I want to do for 2024, and that is put ourselves first and only do things that, when I say I mean we would want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I don't want to launch 100 products I'm not excited about. I don't want to I mean, podcast is a bad example. I love doing podcasts, but I don't want to take on more than I can physically chew.
Yeah.
I mean, like I just want to get back to cooking.
If you wanted to just do solely again, it's like, well, no, because that's
correct.
not part of it. Like we can't.
Yeah, so the three things that I want to do is podcast, Leah cooking, focus on Yes Please.
Yeah.
And like that's all in a work sense. I mean, but outside of that, I'm busy. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's been a big learning year. It's been a great year, don't get me wrong. But I think we've taken on so much, like too much to handle.
Yeah, I agree.
And at times have lost the vision for ourselves. You know what I mean? It's like, why are we actually doing that? Is it because XYZ wanted us to do it, or is it because we wanted to do it? So very interesting.
Yeah, that's 100%. That's it. And then also like focusing on us. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to travel. Let's just do it. We've been so like in four walls at the office, or we've been so like, you know, COVID happened and then you can't go anywhere and then you can't fly and then you can't do this and then we had a baby and then it's like, okay, there's been so many things that have just like stopped us, but now like, you know, Gigi's at an age we can be like, let's get in the car and go. Like, let's just do things that make us happy every single day. And like that's something why that's the reason why I've kind of decided that, well, not really decided, you guys kick me out, but office for next year is not going to be so much for me every day. Like I definitely want to be like more like every day I'm going to get up, go to the shops, pick some ingredients and go cook. Like that's what I want to do.
Yeah. But when I say same for me, it's not like I don't want to be in the office every day and it's like nothing against our team. It's more like I think when you're stuck in four walls or doing the same thing every day, you can get creative blocks. And we are both very creative people. Like we have creative businesses. Like
that's why I can't wait for tomorrow to be the end of the working year.
Yeah.
Us, like our girls at the office still literally working next week and they're going to work the second week of Jan. Like so they'll be in the office, but we're just like, I need to. That's kind of the reason why we want to, and why I'm so excited to go to America because we haven't traveled and we haven't gone anywhere. We haven't had any new inspiration. Like me being like mind boggled that America has freaking frats. I'm like, that just gets me excited to be like, okay, you know what? Building a community is really important. Like, do you know what I mean? It just gets you like thinking different things.
Yeah. And it sounds silly, but I think COVID, new baby, moving house, whatever. We've been in such this bubble and really busy with work that like, it sounds really silly. Sometimes you just forget basic things. Like last night, you took the frother to your mum's house. So I was trying to make hot chocolate. And I was like, oh my God, like how am I going to make it? And I completely forgotten. And then I was like, 90% of our audience would not have a milk frother. Yeah. This is how they'd be making their hot chocolates. And then I was just thinking about ways we can improve the product, whatever, like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But it's like just understanding basics, which I think get lost when you're in that rat race. It's like, and that's why when I go back to product, that's what I'm talking about. Like, or inspiration from America, from elsewhere.
I'm
like,
so ready.
How are people consuming this? Like, our shipping is so expensive to America. Like, I don't blame Americans for being like, no, I'm not buying.
I get it.
I mean, like, we should be in US retailers or have a 3PL in the US. Like, it's, but you don't think about these things when you're in the rat race.
Yeah.
Every day.
Feel like you're just running on that spinning
because you only
wheel.
think about what's right in front of you.
Yeah.
And that's not everyday life for most people.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Anyway, long-winded chat. What are your goals for 2024? You've obviously just given away one of them, being like more time out of office and
more time out of office.
Creating.
I really want to, like, I'm possibly going to start a new cookbook. I'm really excited about that. That's not with like my publisher currently, but I want to do that. I want to be able to, like, I want to get onto TikTok more. I want to get onto like filming and content more. I want to be able to do these bare teachables properly, like as in like continue developing them. I just want to create. That's all I want to do.
Good call.
I don't really care where that takes me because the creating is the path to taking us anywhere. Like I just want to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I get to work, I sit down, I get on my laptop, and then Cass is talking to me, which is fine. Obviously, I'm then talking to her, and then Mitch, I've been pulled in this direction, then I'm helping Alana, and then I'm going outside and packing some boxes, and I'm coming down. It's been 2 hours. And I'm like, look, I haven't actually created anything. I haven't done anything. I'm just sitting here, and I'm editing a random video, and then like, there's no actual like, I want to do this. Like, today I want to do this. I've got 6 videos to edit, and I can't fucking wait. Like, I'm so excited to get them up because I created those videos. And they were just, and that, like, to people, they're probably just videos, but to me, they're like, that one on that I did tzatziki recipe, right? It got almost like 800 watch hours on Instagram, which is crazy. Wild. And then on TikTok, it went like, I reckon I got 30K or something on TikTok. But like, it's just like people being interested. Do you know what I mean? And people are like so pumped about it. And then I started talking to Farmers Union, the thing, and I posted it on my story and I said, Farmers Union, we need to make our own tzatziki. And they literally messaged me back saying, that's a good idea. And it was fucking hilarious. But then I was like, can you imagine if just because that one video, I end up making my own tzatziki in store? And like, that sounds so silly, but like that would be the most lit thing that I've ever made. And it would be in store for people to try just because I created that one video.
I couldn't
That's
agree
where
more
shit
with
takes
you.
you. So I'm like, why not just do it?
I love that.
I love it. And I love watching. I think my biggest right now TikTok inspo is her name's Cassie and she's a chef. And I have done so many of her recipes. I love it because they're not, and I do not mean any offense to her. They're not like a professionally done video. They're literally her iPhone sitting there. There's steam coming out the thing. Like I just watch her shit and I'm like, fuck yeah. I love all that. I love it. And she explains it. She's like, don't do this, blah, blah. And then I'm like, okay, cool. And then the recipe's done. I'm like, that looks lit. And it's so easy. It would take her no longer than her just putting her phone there while she's cooking dinner. Like, I feel like I have had an opinion that my quality needed to be here when really it just needed to be like here and just relatable for people.
Well, that's a really interesting point because I think like quality up here but not sustainable for long periods of time is not going to work. Do you know what I mean? So I think like lowering the bar but being able to do it every week is way more attainable and 100%. Better.
And when I say lowering the bar, it means like, professionally edited done video versus like me and my iPhone, they get the same amount of views. If not, my iPhone does better. Like it's like.
Yeah, not just that, but it's also like, and again, he wouldn't take offense to this, but it's like, we don't have to book Charles for a shoot every time we want to do a piece of content.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
it's just like those beautiful pieces of content that I really want the effort to go into, or like the effort to look at. Like if it's a sponsored post, I'm like, well, that needs to look a little bit nicer, or I believe it needs to look a little bit nicer. So then that's when we would get Charles. But like just for day to days, I'm like, I just want to be able to create.
No, I get that.
Create.
It's funny because like in this conversation, it just makes me go, I don't want to return to the office.
We should all just have a floating desk.
Yeah, because it's like I just love to be creative. But I think not just saying that, it's like Cass and Alana and our warehouse team wouldn't take offense to it. It's nothing against them. It's me going, I just want to be traveling next year, getting yes please everywhere.
100%.
And cooking everywhere. Do you know what I mean? It's like I want to be on the road or in Queensland or Melbourne, Sydney, wherever we're doing pop-ups or events every second week showing people why our product is better for you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be stuck in four walls going like, oh, I'm going to do this email. Like,
okay.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so it's like, it's coming from exhaustion, but it's really exciting about the future because it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
I'm so ready.
So that's one of your goals.
That's literally it. And then
that's it. No more goals.
That's it, because I feel like that is where like
one hit wonder.
I'm a one hit wonder. Like I want to just create. I would love to do like product line for my stuff, like as in like not a spice mix because that's boring, but like something lit. I don't know what it is yet, but something that I'm like literally. I think having my own tzatziki in store would be the funniest thing ever, but it would be the best. So I'm like,
it would be good.
That I want to do.
That would be wild.
I want to do that.
I love that.
So like I'm not fussed as long as I'm doing.
I want to do more food with Yes Please.
Snacks.
Yeah, I'm really, really going to push hard for the snack category next year.
I agree. We should, because that's the best.
And I just say that because
like so much.
That's what I was about to say. I just say that because selfishly I love snacks.
You're a snack.
And I know people listening to this podcast are waiting for my chocolate and I'm still working on that. But I think I'll make it a bit better than just chocolate.
I'm with you.
You
need to make.
We are reaching out to people and we're in conversations.
Recipes thing.
Yeah, I want it to be like when I say functional bar, that's not what I mean. I just mean like almost like a snack bar.
Better for you chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Better for you chocolate bar thing. Something.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
Oh, I could eat it right now.
You're a snack panther, literally. Like I'll be like laying on the couch and I just hear like like pack it. I'm like, look over. I'm like, what the fuck? We just had dinner here. He's like, yeah, but I'm starving. I'm like, you literally just ate the last bite of dinner and you're opening a packet of bullets. Like,
I need something to replace my Maltesers with right now.
Yeah, you've had a bag of more to share, probably 4 nights in a row, at least.
More to share.
Yeah.
Fair.
You should have seen, and you should like when I say Mitch is a cereal snacker or a chocolate fiend, like he goes, I was at the shops and he goes, "Can you please get me Maltesers?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I come home with a Malteser packet and he was like, he looked like he'd seen a ghost. And he looked at me and goes, "What the fuck is that?" And I said, "What?" And he goes, "What's that?" I said, "It's my packet of Maltesers." He goes, "Yeah, but you're meant to get the more to share packet." And I was like, the more to share is for people who want to share.
I don't want some bitch pack.
Your singular
fucking 180
packet.
gram bullshit. What the fuck?
You said Maltesers. You're like, yeah, I said Maltesers, not this stupid shit.
You may as well have got me the little party thing with 3 Maltesers in it.
I was dead. And then the other day we went to the shops and me and Mitch are very like, we're like, I was looking at the sale prices of things and there was the big box and that was 50% off. I don't know why it was 50% off, but it was 50. And
So
yeah.
why do we only buy one?
But that's what I said to you. I said, we need to buy more of these. And then it was $7 for this big packet. And then it was $5.80 for the smaller packet. And I was like, Mitch.
No. It was $6.50 for more to share, which is like 300 grams or 280 grams.
280 grams, yeah.
And then the big packet is like 480 grams or 500 grams. And it was 50 cents more. I was like, mate, that's a bargain.
Yeah, so really, girl,
load up the truck.
We made money on that.
Is Maltesers made by Nestle?
I don't know.
I think it is. It's not Cadbury. I'm keeping them in business.
Of course it's not Cadbury because Cadbury's got the best chocolate.
No, it would taste different.
Yeah, okay. It tastes the same.
What do you mean? Oh. It doesn't taste the same.
I'm a lolly gal, you know?
Do you think it tastes the same?
I just don't like chocolate. I like, but I like if it's got something in it. Like I can't just eat chocolate. I need to have something in it.
Maltesers do have something in it.
Yeah, that's why I like Maltesers. But I wouldn't just eat a Cadbury block of chocolate. Did you get what I mean? It needs to have something inside for me to be like,
I tell you so I love Maltesers, but for something in it, other than raspberry bullets, the best thing is those Reese's.
Oh, fuck, they're so good. Do you want to hear what I like? And you're going to be like, that's fucking disgusting. I like Kit Kats.
No, they're good.
Okay, good. All right.
Kit Kats are great.
Okay. Don't give me that look. Yeah, the chunky ones. Kit Kat Gold. Okay, listen up, listeners.
Bit rich though, bit rich.
No. You shut your mouth. I need to tell you, listeners. Kit Kat Gold is unreal. Like the best thing you ever have. I forgot about that. Fucking need to go get one.
I think I prefer a regular Kit Kat.
Okay. Wow. I'm not going to America with you. Kit Kat Gold.
I'll go alone. I will do it
tomorrow. Kit Kat Gold is literally the best thing you'll have in your whole life. So if you haven't had one of them, go find one. And you know what else I like? Summer rolls. Like the chocolate covered.
You know, you started this, let's call segment by saying I don't love chocolate, and then you proceeded to tell us about all the chocolates you love.
I'm trying to tell you what I do like, but then it didn't. Do you know what else I like? Alan's lolly snakes, just the green ones. Yeah, I know.
In what world?
Green ones are the best.
Do you think gummies are the most popular lolly?
I love the green gummies.
But would they be the most popular? Do you think?
I think snakes would be more popular. But snakes and gummies different chew. So you think chocolate tastes the same? Gummies, snakes, so different.
No, very different.
Very different.
It would be nice if they made gummies that were as soft as snakes.
They do make some. Haribo do.
Who?
Haribo. Yep, I'm going to probably say it wrong, but Haribo, the one that does the gold packet of the gummy bears. They do this. They do the same. They also do like different little other lollies.
No.
Like a mixed pack lollies.
It is softer gummies, but it is still not the same.
Not the same
texture
vibes.
As
yeah. Okay,
getcha.
I getcha.
I'm a big texture person.
Yeah, we know. You've also passed it on to Gigi. Thank you so much. The other day, so we've been realizing Gigi gets frustrated at a lot of things that Mitch gets frustrated at. Like the other day, I put a t-shirt on her and she just lost her goddamn mind. And I was looking at her being like, this is a t-shirt you wear all the fucking time. What is wrong with you? And then I said to Mitch, I was like, why? Why wouldn't you like this t-shirt? And he goes, it's just the material. And I was like, there's nothing wrong with the material. It's ribbed and it feels comfortable. And he was like, no, it's just too tight. She won't like it. So he goes and gets her a different t-shirt, takes the t-shirt off her, puts it on her, instant stop crying. Was like, and then starts playing. I was like, I hate you and I'm sick of both of you. Like, how do you know that? So yeah, textures and fibers are clearly something that you and her have in common.
We'll have a great relationship.
But not her chocoholicness. I gave her an Oreo. I've been
too young.
I've been trying to give her some delicious things, and I gave her an Oreo, and she tasted like the biscuit bit of it. I was like, spat it out.
Yeah, good girl.
Gave her fairy bread, hated it. Yo-yo biscuit, didn't mind it. Just anything and everything. We'll try and give her a little bit of chocolate in Easter, maybe. She likes it.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah. Anyways, any more goals for you?
Mainly just, I think.
Just live, you know? Live
Yeah,
life.
so there's two main goals. Obviously, the one of putting ourselves first. But aside from that, it's really refining what we're doing with Yes Please next year.
Get it.
And Leah's cooking. So just more refinement with what we're doing. And then the second or third goal is definitely just, I know I touched on it a little bit more, but it's just to travel more. Just to be out there more, just travel the world, just do things. Like I just want to do more next year. Not in a work sense. I just mean like
I feel like we just need
experience the world.
In the segment with Eden's favourite saying called live, laugh, love. And that's what we need to do. We need to live.
It's never been more relevant.
Love.
Actually a great saying.
It's a great saying. If you're even smarter than us, you should get it tattooed somewhere around here. And Eden will be so happy.
That's gold. I love that.
Live, laugh, love. That's it. I think that's all I have.
They're all my goals. I'm pumped.
I'm so happy that we are
We will be back next week.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the end, but
not the end of the end. Not quite the end of the end, but
not the end of the year.
Will we
yet.
at least before next week have a think about your goals? Do you know what I mean? Have a think about what you want. Not
Me?
you,
Oh,
the listeners.
The listeners, and then tell me what your goals are.
And then let us know. Let us know if you're keen on do you feel the same of like being in a rut with travel? Like I feel like everyone has been so stuck, other than people who went to bloody.
You're asking the people now.
Yeah, is anyone else feeling that way? I feel like even if you just go for a bloody drive, like down to Middleton or something, just getting out of like your normal.
Everyone feels this way.
Yeah, I think everyone is keen for Christmas just to come and go and then just start fresh. I feel like that's just what
I tell you
general
what,
consensus is.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though. I agree. Like I know end of year, everyone's like, oh, thank God it's end of year, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I've never seen more people agree like, oh my God, what a year. Like this year needs to be over.
Yeah.
Let's bring on next year.
Yeah.
Or I just need a break. Like I think it's been, because it's probably been like the first big full proper year.
Yeah. Without
back to work post-COVID kind of vibes.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone needs a break, I think.
I'm keen for it. But anyways, we'll be back next week.
We will.
Love you and leave you. Live, laugh, love. Have the best weekend. What day is it today? Weekend.
It's Friday. Well, they'll listen on
Wednesday. On a Monday. So anyway.
On a Wednesday.
Not
on a Monday.
This is why I need a break. Okay, goodbye everybody. You're the best. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.